welcome to the family. But I mean, I count 4. I mean, sorry, you're not in anymore.
No,
I count 4 players here. Someone is missing.
Yeah. And it's not 𝗏𝗏, we've established that, so we're all safe.
Where's the last one?
Fences.
Who could that be? We need to go back to that restaurant and find another player.
Yeah, that's a good restaurant. It's a good place.
It's a good place to find players.
There were snacks there, though, so just make sure that, don't get it wrong, bro.
But yeah, we do have one more player, and I believe we have a video announcing that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he couldn't be with us tonight, so let's find out who he is.
Oh, that's awkward. I mean, we found out.
Hello guys, it's Midone here, and I am feeling pretty excited for joining 𝗏𝗏 for this upcoming seasons for the next TI and stuff. I mean, we haven't qualified for TI, but I'm very excited to play with them, and I'm ready. That's all I can say.
And that was sent from the OG prison, I mean OG boot camp.
So Midone will be the latest member of the lineup. Can you tell us a bit more about him maybe, since he couldn't join us tonight?
Yeah, so we needed somebody for the offlane, and for whatever reason we thought of Midone. Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
yeah, you have 3 mid players now.
It's 3 mid players.
That's the problem. They're gonna roll.
Okay, who's gonna roll swap?
I mean,
you just roll the dice every time and you adapt?
You've been lifting, right?
Just go mid.
We're gonna set the different. So, no, but basically the way it ended up happening. I mean, Midone is an incredibly talented player. I think we could all testify. We've all played against him. We all felt the pain. His playstyle is very similar to Sumail's, to 𝗏ci𝘄 𝗪𝗁, Johan's, and Martin's. It's quick, it's aggressive, it's impactful. It's just straight up good Dota. I mean, it's the simplest way to put it. He is a mid player indeed. I mean, he used to be, but his playstyle, that's also according to his own point of view. Now he's not here tonight to explain more, but he felt like his playstyle was very suited to the offlane role. Being an offlaner myself, I believe he's easily gonna, if it's not already the case, become one of the greatest offlaners. Like he's gonna outshine whatever I was able to do and whatever people are doing right now. He has the perfect mentality for that. And yeah, I mean, time will tell. Obviously, Dota will speak for itself. But there's going to be some really cool team dynamics to build from that. The fact that there's going to be 2 mid players, I assume, is going to be a nightmare for people to lane against these guys.
Yeah.
Mid players, they're known for the laning process. Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that I'm just not part of. I don't get to play against it anymore. It's going to be scary for the other teams. That's how I look at it.
You're going to watch this mess from afar. Thompson, what do you think about your new lineup, your new teammates you're going to play alongside with?
I'm so scared to play mid now. Every mistake I make is like Midone and Sumail look at me like, what are you doing, man?
Open the replay. Just first thing is mid.
I'm like, please don't judge me. I'm not very good.
Johan and you, I mean, being the 2 only remaining member of the 2019 OG squad, how is this one going to be different? Like, what do you think are going to be the main differences between the roster you used to have and the new team you have now?
I think the main difference, really, is going to be, it's heroes and playstyle. The playstyle will adapt slightly, but the heroes will adapt greatly. And then it's going to be different people, different cultures, different jokes. A lot more people to make fun of 𝗏𝗏 with. Yeah, right. No. Okay. I mean, for me, it's a very exciting project, of course. Like, this is my life. Dota is my life, and I'm yet again blessed with incredible talent. I don't know how it always ends up happening, so I'm just thankful. Can't wait to make shit happen.
I already see the situations where there's gonna be a mid hero picked, some Storm Spirit or some Ember, and then it's gonna be like, me, everybody's just going to press the button. So we're going to have to find a way to balance that out. But overall, it should be pretty cool.
Do you see any challenges, like right now, on top of your head with this lineup?
There are plenty of them. Just like any team, really. I mean, the truth is there's a lot of talent. But it can also, if we all don't put our hearts into it, and, the best we're capable of, to each other, to each and every one of us individually, this can easily be a sinking ship, but it's not going to be, because we're going to make it otherwise, right? And we're going to make this something great and something successful and something that we're going to be happy evolving in. So it's just going to be really exciting. It's new sets of players, profiles. We're all going to be learning from each other's.
Yeah.
Old roster is something of the past now. There's no comparison to be drawn. It was cool while it lasted. It will always be happy memories, but now it's on to the future. It's going to be different in every single aspect, and that's a very positive, and that's a cool thing. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air for everybody. It's just going to be fucking great. Like, what can I say?
One more thing, I guess this is going to be better.
Yeah.
That's what it's always going to be.
Same but better.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Really looking forward to
We'll make it work.
Yeah. We're going to take questions from the audience now. Duncan Wardlow, first question. What is one ritual tradition that the old squad had that would be hard to explain to the new squad? Like some weird stuff you used to do before the games, and you want to keep tradition, but then you can't get them on board, maybe?
That's a tough one. What would it be?
That's a tough one, I guess. Wow.
What is the darkest secrets of
what kind of
OG's
rituals do we have?
preparation?
That
Any
are
monkey rituals do you have?
range, yeah, as a team.
Oh. Nothing?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be a challenge for everyone to beat this guy in ping pong. That's kind of everybody's goal in the team. And I guess that will be everybody's challenge if I had to pick one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say I can't hear anything, so I'm just smiling. I can't hear anything, dude.
Are you good at ping pong?
Thanks for being on.
Yeah, I am.
You are good at ping pong.
Yeah,
You think you're better than him?
Fucking go.
I think so.
You think
there
so?
you go, there
No, I don't know.
All right, it's on.
All right, it's on.
It's on.
I have another. Go ahead.
These
Thank
guys
God that
got
was about
nothing
ping
on
pong
me.
and not fit.
Bro, I've been practicing.
Oh, really?
I have another question, and it's maybe more for you and you, Notel, because Faxrian is wondering, how do you feel about building a new roster in these conditions in comparison to last time? I mean, last time was a bit rushed when you think about it. But you made the best out of it for sure, but it must be different when you have time to think
It's
about
of course
stuff.
different. I think we're all in a funny...
Yeah.
Dota's in a funny place. The season's in a funny place. I do think it's... it could be better. Timing. But it's also not the worst. It's definitely been worse. Yeah, we don't have much time before the open qualifier, but it all depends on how you look at it. We might be in a bad spot if we're hoping to be the best in 6 days, because nobody can be the best in 6 days. But we're in a fantastic spot for becoming the team that we want to be before TI10. So, fine. I'm happy with boot camping tomorrow. So.
I know people ask you that a lot, but there is no extra pressure for you coming back as the double TI winner. I mean, you don't let people's expectation get into your head, right?
No, there's no pressure at all. There's no pressure for us to deliver anything. There's no pressure for the three guys joining to be up to some standard. Like, they're already up to the standard. Is why they're there. There's not even a standard. Like, we're just lucky to have them. Like, in every sincerely, we respect them. In every aspect of what they bring to the game, and we're just happy to have them, and we're looking forward to learn from them too. Mm-hmm. As we've said, and in that sense, no, there's no standard. I mean, we're going to ask each other to give the best that we can to the team, try our best. That's all you can ever be asked for. Seriously, that's already great. If we manage to do that, that's great, and whatever comes after is just going to be a positive consequence.
Yeah.
No matter the result, no matter the journey, we're all geared up. We're ready for it. So yeah, whatever
step
comes.
Step by step,
Yep,
one game
whatever comes our way.
after another. And I have a question for you, Notel, and I feel like many people have been wondering this. I mean, with you, Seb, stepping down, you're going to be leading the team differently now without Seb's guidance, if I may say. And 𝗡cie_𝗪𝗶 is wondering, do you think that your work will now be bigger as a leader?
I view it more like Seb helping the team how he can is going to be even more beneficial. This is kind of what he was doing from the inside. So I feel like he was wearing two hats. Mm-hmm. Now he's going to be able to wear one hat, and you always wear one hat better than two. Two hats just look silly, right? So no, in that sense, I think there's going to be less work to do. And also more freedom, hopefully a less toxic offlaner.
God. I was hoping we're gonna not gonna tackle that part. No,
No. But
Okay.
yeah, of course, need Seb around. If Seb wouldn't be here, Dota would be missing the best brain that the game had. So we don't want that to happen, right? We need it. We need it, Seb. Saksa, tell him we need it.
We need you. No, I mean, he's way too tall for me to argue with him. Like, okay, man, I'll do whatever you need from me. I'll do it.
Oh, it's ready.
Challenges and pitfall. There is a unique story behind every trophy that has been lifted over the years. Hard work, talent and momentum. We think we've seen it all, but there is surely much more to come. Lifting the Aegis twice taught us something. Every TI champion had something special. Raw skill, mind-blowing team coordination, surgical execution, they were all prodigies with rare qualities that made them kings in their own ways. To keep building our legacy, we need the finest Dota can offer. Once a rival who lived evil, he will now become a precious ally who wants his crown back. A new era unfolds and we couldn't be more proud of our newest addition. Please welcome 𝗡cie𝘄 𝗪𝗶𝗴.
Welcome, bro. Welcome.
What's happening?
Yeah. So, I don't know.
What is this team?
What is this team? Welcome, everyone. Sumail, this is going to be our new addition. This is a replacement for, I don't know, we're going to have 2 mid-laners now. I guess they're going to roll for it.
We're gonna craft a new meta of like the dual lane mid. You know, we're like shaping up the new Dota for you guys and your pubs. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm really good at that. Yeah.
Tiny airlines.
So, you know, how did this all come to works? You know, of course, you guys have been looking to replace and try to replace, of course, what you had before. How did it come to Sumail?
I mean, this is like a longer story because after TI, we didn't really know what people wanted to do. We had a lot of extra time. And I think for Sumail, he was also going through his own, I guess, trials. We had the attempt of playing with 𝗡cie, and I think they did that on very open terms. And for us, we're looking to play, 𝗏𝗏 and I, and the rest have decided that it was no more. And for me, Sumail was the reason why EG were so hard to deal with. We're very targeted and we're very focused on what they're doing around Sumail and how they're making him work. And that was the main problem. Now I'm happy it's no longer a problem. It's a problem for the guys on the other side. So yeah, kind of, yeah. Young core player. I fucking love him.
I mean, he's like
And I mean, Sumail, you've obviously had a bit of a break, right? You've not been on a team now. You're sort of coming back in, and you're joining these sort of 2-time TI winners. What sort of excites you the most about this season, getting to play as a new member of OG?
Okay, so I've been out of the scene for a while, and it made me realize how much I love doing it. And to do it with OG, people who are more accomplished than me now in those aspects, I'm just like looking forward to learn a lot from Seb and 𝗏𝗏 especially. And yeah, playing with a mid who's like 100% win rate at TI, it's always nice. And yeah, I am really excited. Most I've been my entire life.
And Seb, obviously, as we saw from your announcement, you know, you're sort of taking a step back, but you are still going to have a lot of involvement in the team. I mean, it's got to be very exciting for you, right, to sort of work with this new incredible talent such as Sumail.
He's going to be a mascot, dude.
Yes. I mean, what he doesn't know is like, to me, it's like, you know, I've thought about this for so long, right? Even before, you know, the rebuilding, it's like it was a very personal process. And then once I realized what the new season was going to be, I'm like, I'm gonna miss the chance to play with Sumail. But you know, so I think it's like it's just like an honor, you know, in a sense to have him. You know, just to see him wear an OG jersey to me is like something special. I think, I mean, he knows it. Like, he's a player that we've always like admired and respected, and he gave us like the roughest times. We still have nightmares about this goddamn tiny 30-0, just like, you know, like he's chasing us around the map like we're just like a bunch of kids, you know, trying to play, and he's like, it's his ground, you know, his field. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be incredibly exciting. It's yeah, I mean, we're all, of course, there's going to be some nostalgia for, you know, with all the true side and whatnot, but we're already looking ahead. I think we're all looking at what's to come, and, you know, it's never been more exciting. So yeah, super proud to have him, you know, like alongside us.
Thank you.
So Sumail, I know you're very excited to be playing with this team, but how much, I guess, like how much more excitement is it? Because I know that you've always have been a super aggressive player, very aggressive play style. I look at these guys, I'm thinking they match exactly what you like to do. So what's your thoughts like going up to playing with these guys with all their aggression?
So we have been talking about Dota during the majors, and the way they talk about Dota is very similar to mine. We just want to run at shit and kill everything, pretty much. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we're going to do in the calls.
I mean, it's been an amazing night, a very long night as well. We don't want to keep you guys waiting here too much longer, but just any sort of final thoughts from yourselves as a team in terms of wrapping things up and what people can expect from OG, because obviously we're still waiting for a few more announcements. You know, there's still a few slots left to be filled.
Do we need more though? I don't know. I really need more. No. Yeah, of course. I'll say my piece. Maybe somebody else will want to wrap up. I mean, thank you everyone who showed up here, of course, and everyone watching at home. And huge thanks to Valve for making all this a reality. The game, True Sight. Yeah, I've probably sunk more hours into Dota than I've done anything else. So it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game. And of course, I just want to say a huge shout out to Nigma. Yeah, really, they're the team that we've been the closest with, and they're the team that pretty much won us TI8. I mean, a big portion of it. Like, they taught us so much, Dota-wise and team-wise. So, massive respect to those guys. Yeah.
Well, I think with that in mind, we will let you go. But just as a final note, Seb, for everybody watching at home, it's tomorrow there's going to be some more news and information that people are going to find out about OG, right? And whereabouts are they going to find it?
I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of, it's already a lot of changes, right? And there's a lot of exciting stuff to come. We just wanted to kind of build an opportunity to just, you know, casually talk about all of this and answer questions and whatnot. So it's going to be a very dedicated moment in which we're going to shed more light on you know, the players that are taking a step back or retiring, and the players that are joining in, and basically like every question that people might have about OG and about how 2020 is going to look like is going to be answered. That's the whole point of it. It's going to be really exciting. There's a lot of, you know, like quite like exciting news and announcements to come. So yeah, just tune in. It's going to be tomorrow night. You find everything on OG socials. Yeah, and just to, you know, to wrap it up and to add to what Johan said, I think we all feel very, you know, very blessed to be part of all of this. It's very genuine. When I look at people watching True Sight, you guys, you know, hosting it, Valve people looking at it, Nigma, you know, and us interacting, people viewing at home. I feel this whole thing is very genuine, sincere. It's just about sharing a passion. It's very inspiring to me, and yeah, I just want to thank everyone for making this happen. We're all very proud of just being part of it, seriously. So yeah, thank you.
Well, as I said, once again, you guys have been amazing throughout all of the performances in Dota 2 that you've given us, and for coming out tonight and talking about the game and, of course, this incredible film in the way that you have. But for now, I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the evening. You've obviously got to say some...